Skeggy and Whitley Bay. It's normally the trees that does this. From 1981 until 93, we fought Thatcher on the manoeuvring sport industry, a vital and strategic industry then and now. We found ourselves in war for survival, 10 years of war with the Tories, and 13 years of war of apathy and ignorance from Blair. But I wonder how many in this crowd and how many in the union movement were supporters of the strike was happening now. We didn't, as somebody just say, as somebody just said, British steel workers, the job losses are necessary, but it's too soon. Wait for 10 years, and then they can blow up the blast furnaces. What nonsense. The world needs primary steel. Britain is the only capitalist country to have no steel making facilities. And whether now or in 10 years' time is absurd. It's electric arc. I don't know. They keep referring to it. I think they think it's something to do with Noah or the Bible or something like that. The electric arc employs 200 people, not 2,000 people like in Port Talbot, nor does it have 10,000 related jobs. In any case, you can't make new steel. You can't make capital steel with an electric arc. In the justification, Talbot Steel made £1 billion loss. In Scunthorpe made a similar loss. Because British steel was the dearest in the world. Not because it cost more to produce it, but because the government put a crippling 2/3 carbon tax on it. No other country does that. That's the truth. The carbon tax killed British steel and British industry and everything made from it. Yeah, steel workers say that they support decarbonisation. Well, why not? With decarbonisation, we can do that. You can fit carbon capture and storage fitted to the blast furnaces. It means that the 2% of the 1% Britain produces for the world can be captured and stored. But they don't mean that. They mean decarbonisation, and that means no primary steel, which is the stuff that counts. My short-sighted, non-industrial comrades now say the loss of British steel means you have no need for the new mine in Cumberland. Let me explain again. If we have to import steel from Europe, as you will do when you've no steel making facilities, they will be using coke. They'll use coke made from coal, and they'll want to buy that coal from somewhere. Britain and most of the steel making countries in Europe stupidly do not mine their own coke and coal, so they have to buy it on the international market. Ours is better. It will be a fixed employer, have a fixed supplier rather, and also a fixed price for the coal, as opposed to the fluctuating price on the international spot market. Also, it's 2% less carbon intensive for the simple reason we are closer than Appalachia in supplying it. It's also 18% less carbon intensive due to the mine itself being carbon neutral in its operation. No, we know coal is not carbon neutral. We are referring to the actual operation of the mining. So we can export coal to Europe, and they because we can burn it here, we have to be net zero. We will send it to them, and they will turn it into coke, and then into steel, and then ship it back here. What's wrong with that? I'll tell you what's wrong with that. We should be making the bloody steel ourselves. They have an expression in Yorkshire. It's like pissing in a feather weight. In '84, We foretold that time the destruction of steel, the destruction of coal was a prelude to the destruction of steel, which is a prelude to closing manufacturing per se. You can't have renewables, any renewables, without coal. Offshore coal means coal mines. Offshore wind means coal mines, either here or anywhere else, but you need them because coal makes steel, which makes wind turbines. And in case you didn't notice it, it also needs cement. Cement is made using coal. So, what is the prelude to the closure of coal and steel and in manufacturing is now the prelude to gas. 200,000 direct jobs, 750,000 knock-on jobs. But here's the rub. The steel, coal and oil and gas we still use. We just won't produce it. We won't need to tremble at the sound of the proletariat marching because there won't be any. Thatcher's vision shared by the three major parties, not least Kit Sava, including the PLP, wished to get rid of the British proletariat. Coal, steel, oil, cement, gas manufacture, the producers of things, they aim to wipe us out. And yes, we told you so, but that doesn't help. Your leaders are not listening. As Ralph Patel said, they're not listening still. I'm sorry if that offends all the good, sincere and loyal members of the Labour Party, but that's my conclusion. Starmer is on a titanic collision course with what's left of the workers' industrial movement. A collision course with power and fuel and the economy and modern life and possibly Russia and China as they go on playing the world games. But that is to come. To our industrial unions who still have their finger on the jugular of the industry, die without a whimper, or do they fight as hard as those generations is for 200 years? It's time to ask again, as did the miners of Harlan County, what side are you on? Thank you.